And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Here we go. You take a look at the Spurs.
Well, more than anything, they're looking to avoid a letdown. Sometimes you get home court advantage and you maybe take your foot off the pedal a little. But they do not want to start slow and give their opponent confidence.
Pass to Perry. San Antonio moving the ball around. And here's Wembanyama. With the 7-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. You take a look at the Raptors. Hey, game one of the finals. Every fan has their eyes locked in on this one.
Oh, they sure do. And the pressure is immense for these two teams. They have to make sure they don't play out of control to start the game.
The three is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Wemby's shot mechanics, well, they're fluid.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Deflected! And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Arenas.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Perry. Outside for Wembanyama. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Fires it from 18. No good, off the front rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
There's Cunningham with a three. The rebound by the Spurs.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Perry. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And that one's good. Cunningham. It's all knotted up.
And using that strong frame, Cunningham is able to drive in and muscle through contact.
And stolen by Cunningham. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Cunningham on the wing. Lets it fly. That's short off the rim.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of a drought. He just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Pass to Arenas. Back to Cunningham. Here's Stokes. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's Cunningham missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
And you think to yourself, this is not how you want to start a game. 3 turnovers already?
On the take. Pass to Arenas. Here's Stokes. From deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Drills it from deep.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
To the right side. Here's Arenas. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Stokes. San Antonio with a rebound. Pass to Castle. Fires from deep. San Antonio moving the ball around. Stokes with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Toronto, first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
From deep, Harper. The putback. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Harper. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Rips it home off a terrific move.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Going inside.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside. And challenge that interior defense.
Anthony outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Harper. Driving in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
San Antonio with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now to Anthony. McDaniels with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Pass to Castle. Outside McDaniels. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's a 5-point San Antonio lead. To the wing on the left. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Spurs lead by 3. Outside for Wembanyama. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. San Antonio again can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Evans. Anthony outside. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Ball stolen. And he drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Shot on the wing. The bank shot, no good. Here's Evans. No points yet. Pass to Stojakovic. Out to Anthony. Clock at 4. Toronto passing it around. The 3. Stojakovic, no good. Here he goes. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Short trip to the rim for Wembanyama. That's a nice finish.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Toronto shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. So it comes up empty at the line. San Antonio leading by 3. We've got 1:48 left in the second period. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 4.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Sinks the tray. He has 6.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Pass to Evans. Here's Stojakovic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Stojakovic has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Castle. That shot off the mark. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Stojakovic. And there's the drive. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Stojakovic has got 5.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on court.
Here's Harper. Here's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's go, man! Now it's time to make some noise for your Spurs squad! Fans of huge San Antonio, welcome to the Spurs squad!
Raptors trail by 3. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Crosses over. Nice touch by Cunningham inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Here's Perry with the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Harper. Rebound Toronto. Here's Arenas. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And it's Perry missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Picked it. Driving inside.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. The shot, no good. Spurs lead by 3. And that one is stuffed right through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Pass to Arenas. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's gotten 4 this quarter.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Perry. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 6.
You give a shooter of this caliber that much time to see it out? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the technical free throw is good. Toronto making a switch here. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stokes. Down low. Toronto passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. He's off on the layup. San Antonio leading by 5. Castle left side. The layup off target. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Toronto.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Stokes. The 3 is up. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside for Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Stokes with the rebound. Raptors trail by 5. Cunningham outside. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. They set the screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got called.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Long stride for Wembanyama. He is always moving towards that rim.
As to Arenas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires to 3. Stokes misses. San Antonio leading by 6. Now Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Wemby's shot is already difficult to contest. Then he hit you with the pump fake. That's tough.
And the first one at the line is good. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Raptors trail by 7. To the inside. Out to Anthony. Nails it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
One thing about Wembanyama's 8-foot wingspan is it allows him to cause problems that NBA players have never seen before.
Pass to Stojakovic. For 3, Anthony. And the Raptors, another 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
To the middle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one's no good.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Stojakovic. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. San Antonio on top, up 3.
Raptors, 46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. San Antonio leading by 3. Into the lane. Second chance effort. The 3 from Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
Toronto ball.
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Stojakovic. It's stolen by Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
And his ability to efficiently score, that really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Out to Anthony. Pass to Stojakovic. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Clock at 6. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Anthony with a bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they...
Nice finish. Man, big time right there.
And look at the balance that Wemby shows on that finish. This man is part giraffe and part ballerina.
Ooh, poked away. Fast break, here we go. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Deflects the pass. And they're running. Pass to Stojakovic. 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
What a move! Wembanyama!
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Now Anthony to tie it up. No.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
Outside Anthony. Here's Stojakovic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Puts up the tray. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
And again, another missed shot. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And it's It's in there.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
First personal foul. First team foul. Parker. Shooting two.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
8-point game. 1:05 left in the fourth. Outside Cunningham from downtown. Knocks down the trifecta.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Oh, he missed the jumper. Here's Toronto with the ball. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
San Antonio with the ball. Now McDaniels. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Outside Cunningham. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. Stolen by Kessel. He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Here's Kessel. Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good. And so it's San Antonio with the W. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
So that's a wrap for the first.
Yes, Lord. Make sure you subscribe and leave a like and a comment. Yes, Lord.
Another day, another dollar. Same block, same. Got the same dreams. Or is it the same nightmares? We let the doves do it for us. We don't cry tears. Real don't budge. I'm knee deep in the game, so when it's time to, I'm knee deep in the. Look, I'm telling you, man. If you get jammed up, won't mention my name. Forgive me, I know I ain't living right. Gotta feed the block, starving, they got appetite. And this is every day, it never gets old. When I was a juvenile, stuck to the. This ain't a rap song, this is my life. And if the hood was a, then I earned stripes.
If you're looking for me, I'll be on the clock for my possibly now. Because
watch every move, cause them eyes be on you. Gotta try real cool when them be on. That's cause we stack paper and we ball outrageous. Got us under surveillance, like animals. This is ain't that's a star when you put them on stages. I ain't cheat, played the hand I was dealt. Try to tax a grand pearl, I went and got it myself. Let's get it. No glory. My the true story. The city on didn't even try. Run the streets all day, I could sleep when I.
Cause if you're looking for me, you can find me on the block. A real thoroughbred from the streets, pants sagging in my drawers. Just keep on moving now. Just to keep on moving now. Just to keep on moving now. Just to keep on moving now. Hey, but if you're looking for me, I'll be on the block with my possibly now. Because I'm a rider. Yeah. Oh yes, a soul survivor. Yeah. Everybody know the game don't stop. Trying to make it to the top for you now. If you a rider. Yeah. Oh yes, a soul survivor. Yeah. If you're looking for me, I'll be on the block with my possibly now. Because I'm a rider. Yeah. Oh yes, a soul survivor. Yeah. Everybody know the game don't stop. Trying to make it to the top for you now. If you a rider. Yeah. Oh yes, a soul survivor.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up and to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around and try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
And it's good, 2 points. You look at San Antonio. They've had some tough battles, Greg. Fatigue may be a factor at this point.
True. But as a player, this is what you've trained and worked for all year long, knowing that when you get to this time of year, you'll be ready.
And it's the Raptors' ball. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Shot clock at 6. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Cunningham. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, earlier I spoke with JJ about it. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. To Cunningham.
Cunningham showing his game extends above the rim.
by Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Takes a three. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backwood.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Plenty of space. Again, Toronto.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
They double him with Wembanyama. Here's Stokes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Arenas grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 4. In the corner, Stokes with it.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Substitution on the court.
Cunningham looking it over. And Cunningham with the slam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Raptors getting the bucket. And here's Harper from the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Arenas. Shakes him. San Antonio with the rebound. Down low. Back to McDaniel. Six on the shot clock. Castle. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Stojakovic. Shoots over Harper. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. McDaniels outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Raptors making a change here.
Substitution for your Raptors.
Raptors leading by 4. Pass to Arenas. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Harper with the ball. And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long.
Here's Castle. And the shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Now Calderon. Pass to Castle. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Basket counts. 5 points in the game.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Puts the fade away right on the money. Raptors leading by 5. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Wembanyama letting it go quick.
Pass to Stojakovic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Stojakovic has got 5 points now this quarter. Fast break Toronto. Outside Anthony. Both teams will make substitutions. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 6.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Here's Cunningham. He has 6. A 3-ball. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors. Elbow shot is on the way.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Stojakovic. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Harper. Hasn't made one yet. Looking to end the run. Toronto grabs the miss.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer, Stojakovic. He can't get that one to fall. Spurs trail by 11. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Bounce pass from Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Good. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And that one is hammered home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Here's Harper. Fires for three. Rebounded by Anthony.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Spurs trail by 12. Castle with it. He's got 8. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Just staying with it. Wembanyama saves the possession.
Here's Winner. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama outside. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. Off target at the rim. And so it's Toronto. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Raptors leading by 12. Outside for Arenas. Puts the move on. Pass to Perry. Just 4 to shoot. From about 16.
And the long reach of Wembanyama. Certainly one of the more feared shot blockers in the league.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. That's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important. Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Number 0. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Second team foul.
Toronto with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Arenas. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. Here's Arenas. Rebounded by the Spurs. Crafty move. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
Number 0. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And And a wide open look for Cunningham. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, he takes the contact and stays with it. And now Wembanyama has a chance to add one more at the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Toronto.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Toronto with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. There's the drive. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Cunningham can spin his way out of a tornado. What a great handle.
And Wembanyama outside. Oh my goodness, Wembanyama delivers the hammer.
Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
To the paint. Here's Sanchez. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him.
Here's Singh. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Cunningham outside. Outside Arenas. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Cunningham. Shot on the wing. It's stolen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trail by 11. Here's Castle. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Cunningham outside. Outside Arenas. The kick out to Cunningham. Offline with his three.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And the shot is long.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
From downtown, second shot opportunity. San Antonio with the rebound.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
For three.
On the wing, Arenas. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency.
43.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 6. Now Castle. Driving in. Oh, he misses the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blue.
A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And you don't want to allow too many of those shortness with the game right now in the balance.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And Toronto turns it over again. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Ryu. Back to Castle. With the floater. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that. Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Wembanyama outside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Yeah, on any given night, this is what Wembanyama is capable of. He can put on a one-man show.
To the middle. Pass to Stokes. Toronto working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Here's Winner. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Stokes. To the wing right side. The trade. The rebound by Ryu.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Cunningham. Outside Anthony. And here's Cunningham. Another chance here. And the rejection by Wembanyama to take the lead. And all the way in, and he gets it done.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Cunningham, and he hits from 17.
Well, in these big moments, Cunningham really wants the ball.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And that one is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Perry. From deep, he drills the three.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Second team out.
Cunningham. No good on the layup. Spurs leading by 5. From outside, knocks down the three.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And he jams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam kept it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
For three, the three goes down.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trusting him in a big spot.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Not gonna go. Here's Toronto now.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely needed 3 here.
He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Ooh, and I hope he hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
That's
the first. That will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And the San Antonio Spurs have done it. They are the NBA champions. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into.
it coming in the air. Hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the thrill.
I'm ready.
It's a dangerous love affair. Can't be scared when it goes down. Got a problem? Tell me now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Said it, we are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance. Get your fatigues on. All black, everything. Black cars, all black, everything. And our girls are blackbirds, riding with they. I get more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is not familiar. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip. I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,60 shot zeros. Here, Doug. Back to running circles round. Now we squared up. Hold up.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
In a dark Caesar, please follow the leader. So Eric B, we are microphone fiend. It's the return of the God, peace God. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Margiela on the table screaming. The other side they jealous. We got a banquet full of. They got a table full of fellas. Yeah. And they ain't spinning no cake. They should. My whole team got dough, so my bank account is looking like millionaires, bro.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
How you could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your know. I bought my whole family whips, no Volvos. Next time I'm in church, please, no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a rap for? But I know that if I stay stunting, all these girls only gon' want one thing. I could spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come is as good when I'm. She got it. And up top, and I'm beasting off the. And my just made it out the. We give a about the drama that you do bring. I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby, you need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yay? Baby, these heels. Is that a made what? Baby, these wheels. You tripping when you ain't have a. You feeling like you running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
Hold up, son. Word.
Yeah. To all the and the $100 billers. For real, who ain't got no feelings.
I got this. Just watch my back. I got your friend.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got nothing to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face. You're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You could put your whole army against my team, and I guarantee you it'll be your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You're all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Don't make me have to call your name out. Your crew is featherweight. Make you levitate. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another story is told. It ain't nothing really. Hey, yo, done. So I could get my mind off these yellow back. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I couldn't choose a better location when it penetrate. Feel a burning sensation, getting closer to God in a tight situation now. Take these words home and think it through. Or the next rhyme I write might be about you. Son, they shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. They shook. Cause ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Scared to death and scared to look. Living the life that is diamonds in. There's numerous ways you can choose to earn funds. Some get locked down and turn nuns. Cowardly hearts and straight up shook ones. Shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He just a shook one.
For every rhyme I write, there was so much trust safeguard in my life. Ain't no time for hesitation. The only leads that you don't know me, there's no relation. Queensbridge, and you don't play. I don't got time for your petty thinking, mine, son. I'm bigger than those. Claiming that you, but you're scared to hold. And once the smoke clears, you be left. 13 years in the projects, my mentality is what, kid? You talk a good one, but you don't want it. Sometimes I wonder, do I